Hey everyone, I'm Kyle Kramer, the CEO of the Earth and Spirit Center, and I am joined today once again by our senior meditation instructor, Karen Newton. Hi, Karen.
Hello.
It is great to be on Zoom with you yet again. I love doing these little mini recorded conversations with you, and I also love this 5 week uh, entry level meditation course that you teach called Applied Mindfulness, Cultivating Resilience and Well-Being. That is such a rich title. It's got so many words in there that I resonate with. I'm wondering if you can, first of all, maybe tell folks who may not be familiar with you and your work a little bit about your background, and then we'll dive into what you're going to do in this course.
Okay, well, we will indeed unpack because that's a lot of words in the title, and each one of them was chosen on purpose. And so the applied part of my search looking for some meditation form many started 40 years ago. And I was in a place in my life in my late 20s where I thought um, that I was probably one of the most unbalanced human beings. Come to understand that I was pretty normal, but I've coming out
We're
of
all unbalanced.
right. And that's one of the beautiful perspectives that comes from meditation and mindfulness groups, by the way, as you realize, oh my goodness, there's a lot of people with the same levels of suffering and seeking that I have. Now, this was 40 years ago, and I found myself in a couple of environments. This was in San Diego that were not traditions of practice that resonated with me and also what I was looking for. So that wasn't a take from the get go. So I did find my way back to looking at meditation again when I relocated to Kentucky and found a tradition called Vipassana or Insight or Mindfulness meditation, which is the tradition that I've adopted and now I teach. And I hope folks understand that there are various forms of traditions, if you will, or lineages that all call themselves meditation, but we have a choice in terms of how we practice this thing called meditation. So that is how I came to it, feeling that I was unusually frazzled and unusually frantic in my thinking. Now I understand that my relationship with thinking, relationship to thoughts and feelings can indeed be changed.
Well,
The
I'm so glad you
relationship is what we're talking about, my perspective, my interpretation, if you will, and how much of it I believe.
I'm glad you named your own frazzledness, because I think all of us can put ourselves, at least on occasion, in the frazzled club. But you've had a wonderful career in public health and dietetics, but you're a certified Karu teacher, I know, and you've been teaching at the Earth and Spirit Center for many years, various versions of this course. But tell us about the title. Tell us about applied mindfulness and something that's going to lead to more resilience and well-being for our students.
Yes. And again, I'll reference a little bit of my own background. So, applied um, kind of insinuates what most people are looking for, that, okay, how do I make it relevant? Take it beyond just understanding the historical roots or the way it's done. You can get that from a book. How do I actually apply it in my own life? And every teacher will say the point of these practices is how it shows up in our life, not exactly how you sit or how perfect a meditator you are. It's all that. It's, does it make a difference in how you are outward facing into your own life and inward facing your relationship to yourself? So that's the applied part. We do a lot of practice in class. I do a little bit of teaching because we need a framework with which to practice, and then we practice together. And that's the beauty again of coming to a class. You practice, and then you share what you notice during practice. So that's the give and take. Um, And then mindfulness is that state that we all hope to have, right? We meditate to be more mindful, which means we're fully aware and present with our life. Now, cultivating is also chosen because another definition of meditation from the original Sanskrit is cultivating. Meditation is cultivating mindfulness. So it's a little redundant. And so we're cultivating with practice resilience and well being. Resilience is a term you'll hear a lot in this class. It's one of my favorite words. It also has a very verbose definition. So come to class and you'll get the whole. But it's all about flexibility and how we think, feel, and behave,
Mhm.
so that we can bounce back and move forward. And then, of course, well being is um, this set of factors that include things like connectedness, purpose, um, and financial. There's so many elements of well being that's why we don't use wellness. Well being is a sense of um, totality of attention in my life.
Hmm. So it sounds like there are many different arenas in which cultivating mindfulness can help bring about these this wide array of benefits. And
Uh-huh.
um, eager for folks to learn more from you and to experience some of those, whether they are beginners to these kinds of practices, or even if they've had some sort of practice along the way. I think they could find some benefit. Um, is there anything else that you would like to add to invite folks in, or a certain kind of student that would be especially needful of a class like yours?
Well, I'll just reiterate what you kind of just said is that historically, folks come to my courses um, with kind of from both ends. Some with no experience at all, just a lot of curiosity, which is the only prerequisite, by the way. And um, and then there are also folks who attend who have had many courses, and they're looking for a refresh, a jump start, um, and maybe learning some new forms or methods of practice. And also, we we seek, once we've been in a group of meditators, we seek that experience again.
Mm.
So people are welcome just to come and be part of the community.
Excellent. Well, there's more to learn about this upcoming course on our website. Again, the course title is Applied Mindfulness, Cultivating Resilience and Well-Being. You can learn more about it at earthandspiritcenter.org. It's under the Learn to Meditate tab or under the Courses and More tab. You'll find it either way, or just search on the website for Applied Mindfulness, and that'll get you there. But Karen, we're always so grateful for your fantastic work in offering this opportunity for experienced and new students alike. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kyle.